You never know what you'll find in the universe of my mind. So, I have this box full of art journals and junk journals and such to share with you to flip through. And I'll start with that one. Hi. Okay, so I know that it's kind of late for this because it's an art advent calendar and it way past Christmas now. But yeah, here I am finally flipping through this. I did this in December of 2024 and I was really excited to get this book. It's by the Cassie Project, or Cassie from the Cassie Project, and it was a really fun book. I really enjoyed doing it. And as I did, oh, I'm sorry, as I did some of the prompts that were visible here on the page, I did a little quick doodle on the cover, I mean, not the page. Okay, so I put some stickers and I colored in those first pages. Kept it kind of simple, but I kind of like it. So this was a Christmas gift from Franklin to me, and so he's got some adorable Merry Christmas and this here book found under this here tree. Oh, and these little gnomes. These little gnomes, it says, I can't see. Me neither, but I can smell bananas. The gnomes in this house have a thing for bananas. uh, so yeah, I just did some doodles here in the title page. So there's a lot of reading and things. I'm not gonna go into too much of the details and stuff. I highly recommend this book. It's still available and it's still relevant for the Christmas season. And you don't even have to do it Christmassy, I guess, but I did. Anyway, so yeah. Some more stickers, and did a border around the how this book works and stuff. The aim of this book is to not worry about the end result. It doesn't need to be perfect. Love the process and enjoy creating. And I sure did enjoy it. More stickers. Draw the season, and it was winter time, so I made a snowman. Decorate this bobo. Oh yeah, you can see. I was about to say, I don't know if you can see how shiny it is, but this took a while, but it was fun to do. Oh, and Franklin. Fertilizer for the sugar cane. Soybean. I'm not sure what that says. Akputli is is an inside joke for it means stovetop stuffing. And sticky toffee, stick, plus E. So um, sap, sugar, anyway, it's fun. Illustrate a recipe. What is your favorite meal or dessert? Is it saved especially for Christmas period? Create little illustrations of the ingredients and write down the method as a special reminder. My favorite recipe as a treat was for a special ice cream that I prepare for myself. It's a Macintosh toffee ice cream. Scoop the desired amount. Then mix in some carob chips and nut bits. And for best results, let ice cream melt a little bit and then mix the carob chips and nuts better and then enjoy it. And I sure do whenever I have that. I haven't had it for a very long time though. It's probably a good thing though, because I sure don't need more weight on me. Anyway, make a list. Take your shopping list, Christmas food shop, gifts, or something mundane, and create illustrations to make it more fun. So I just did what it says. Random Christmas things to do, make, or buy, wish list. And I finally made a gingerbread house this year. And so I can cross that, I can check mark that one. I don't have a pen with me right now. Anyway, Christmas tree, Christmas cookies, large ornament wreaths, some decorations and ornaments and mistletoe, recipes, just all kinds of stuff. Ideas for decorating outdoors and stuff. Elf on the Shelf shenanigans, but I don't have an elf on the shelf, so I couldn't do that. So anyway, and Franklin did his list too. Making art through music. Play some Christmas music and let it inspire you. You could create something abstract or create cute little doodles or make an illustration inspired by the title of the song. And I was listening to Do You Hear What I Hear and Little Drummer Boy while I was making this. Abstract patterns. Add shapes to this page that overlap one another, and then in each section and add patterns. You could use swirls, snowflakes, dots, lines, etc. So I put my journaling on a tag that overlaps the one with the prompt. And Franklin's is pretty. And mine is okay, I guess. I think I should have chosen different colors or something, I don't know. This part right here is my favorite. This little swirly heart. Color this page. So I did. It's a very adorable penguin. Look out the window and draw or paint what you see. So I drew some mourning doves that were sitting out there, and some, I think that was probably a squirrel. Yeah, a squirrel and another type of bird. I don't know what kind of bird he was. And then Franklin drew the words "what you see" because it's clever and fun. So that's the shutter on the window in my studio room, and this is supposed to be snow, but didn't work out too good. But stickers. Use color. Fill this page with red and green objects and/or characters. So I made a Christmas fairy and some tree ornaments. There's some wax bloom. There, that's better. More stickers. Collect words. Practice your writing skills by filling this page with beautiful fonts and calligraphy. You could choose words inspired by Christmas. Remember, you can always use references to help you. So I just put some of my favorite words and other words that kind of make me think of Christmas time and stuff. Inspire. This one's probably my favorite one on the whole page. Peace is one of my favorite words. Imagine. Anyway, and these are letter stickers or word stickers and whatever. Mindless doodles. Fill this page with mindless doodles. Let Christmas inspire you, then add shapes and patterns to fill the rest of the page. Try not to leave any empty spaces. Well, I have a lot of empty spaces here, but I doodled. Yeah. Don't really have much to say about this page. Color this page. Put something in this jar. What would you like to put in this jar? Something sweet and delicious? You could make it into a terrarium, a fairyland, or even turn it upside down and make it into a snow globe. Well, a long time ago, I had gone to a special event, a scrapbooking event, and at the market at that event there was a jar that, and inside the jar, in there's a hook, and you can fill it. You could put things on the hook, and you can change it out for the different seasons. And I got one of the jars, but I never actually used it yet. It's still waiting on my unfinished project shelf, and among other a lot of other things. But I figured that I would fill this particular jar with that jar in mind, and so I made a Christmas ornament and some fairy lights inside it. And it's, yeah, you can sort of see the shiny, but not really. Anyway. What is your favorite snack? Create an illustration of your favorite Christmas snacks. So because it's Christmas snacks, my favorite would be mixed nuts and yogurt covered almonds. So yeah, I'll probably need to get a photo of that one, but make bookmarks, and I guess I didn't really like this one or something. I don't remember why I folded it up like that. I got stuck on this prompt for a few days. Finally decided to go with the first thing that popped in my head. And so I made a scene that can be divided and like each individual one could be a bookmark all its own. And they're long-necked dinosaurs, Brachiosaurus, and a Loch Ness monster, and a dragon that didn't really work out too well. But I don't know why I did it this way, but I did, so I'll put it back. Anyway, a still life. Arrange some items on a table and sit and draw them. So I did. There's some shiny bits. These, I have ornaments like that. Wax bloom. Anyway, I just arranged some of my Christmas ornaments and colored the circles. So I made them into some tree ornaments. I was really into the tree ornaments this year, I guess. That year. I usually am, actually. I really like them. Anyway, the background is meant to look like there's lights and stuff. Like the focus thing on it. Anyway, here you go. I don't know if you can tell, but each one has a snowflake on it. Create a cozy blanket. And Franklin made a blanket of snow and a critter under the snow. But I made a puppy. Cassie would call these gonks, but here I call them gnomes. Franklin's are adorable. And so, finished this drawing, there was an empty shelf. And I think this plant was here. I think that's all that was on the shelf. Maybe the gnome was there too. I can't remember. Anyway, I had fun making an elf on the shelf up to some shenanigans. And a picture of me and Franklin. Some of these are cutouts and glued on. Decorate the cake. Merry Christmas. Oh, and Franklin's gnomes are decorating their cake. It's so adorable. There's some mice and oh, they're fun. They're adorable. I don't remember why that bookmark is there. but I will leave it there because it's been there. Roll the dice. This was my favorite prompt, or yeah, my favorite prompt. I love this kind of fun, creative activity. So it was I rolled a dice, and I rolled a 5 for the color, which was pastel colors. And I rolled another 5 for the style, which was realistic. And I rolled a 6 for the character or object, which was a robot. So a realistic pastel robot was my prompt, and I actually quite like the way that came out. It's probably one of my favorite pages in the book. The results and the creation of it and stuff. And I love this so much. I think I will probably do this more times. I think I actually did do it more times in my my regular art journal, and do more. So Franklin rolled cold colors, creepy, and an animal. And so he did. Oh, and I remembered why I put the bookmark there. It was because that's the roll the dice prompt page, and I wanted to be able to find it again easily because it's fun. Anyway. Oh, we decorated our we designed a Christmas jumper. Here we call them sweaters. So this is it. They're gnomes. The sleeves are gnome hats with gnomes on the bottom of the sleeve. And I thought this was kind of a clever design, but and then Franklin's is pretty fun too. What could it be? And then, oh, a bow. Looks like I needed a few days to do this one up. A bundle of gifts. Fill this page with boxes, presents, and gifts. So Franklin brought a garbage can to life, and I made a watercolor brush. Bring life. Bring life to an object by giving it an expression. For example, choose a household item or a food or a vehicle and humanize it with facial features. So I did one of my watercolor brushes. He's sleepy. What's your goal? What do you want more of this year? So it says here that I interpreted this prompt as goals for 2025, but then Franklin came and did his a nap with good dreams as his goal for this year. Only some hours left. His sleeping dude is so adorable. So anyway, I wrote and roughly illustrated some of the things I want to do in 2025. I did this on New Year's Eve. So I wanted to finish the 100 Days project. I still haven't finished it yet. And the mermaid from 2024. I want to work in my prompt journals, prompt books, creatively write this journal, create this books, and I have lots of them to do. Glue booking collage projects. So I made a tiny little glue book here with butterflies and stuff, and I want to do lots of YouTube videos. In 2025 things didn't go according to plan, but this year so far I'm doing pretty good for this one, and I want to finish paintings and make new paintings. I want to do more acrylic paintings. This is representing one that I started several years ago and have not finished yet, one of the paintings. And it says etc. because I've always got lots of things on my creative to-do list. So anyway, yeah, those are some of the things that are still true today. And then I drew a friendly alien critter over here. And I had fun working in this book, and it was a pleasant surprise when Franklin came along and did his take on some of the prompts too. I am grateful that he purchased this book for me and that we had fun filling it up together. So this prompt was here: finish this sketchbook on a high and be inspired to keep drawing, painting, and creating. And so I did this friendly alien critter, and Franklin did this adorable person saying hi up high. And so yeah, I colored these pretty much the same as the front ones. And a sticker, a puffy cool sticker, and a Happy New Year Ted the Bear. Ted the Bear is one of my characters. Happy New Year 2025. And so okay, so there are a couple of adorable gnomes, and it says, "Hey, how did we end up on this giant snowflake? The hunt for bananas can lead anywhere." this tiny little monkey has a bunch of bananas. I'll take pictures of the ones that are hard to see. And there you go.